Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Thanks for tuning in. The Budapest Water Summit started on Tuesday, where experts from more than 100 countries are discussing possible solutions to issues concerning water. The slogan is Preventing Water Crises, and the patron of the event is Hungarian President János Áder, who opened the summit. He warned that we shouldn't take water for granted.
Hungary is hosting the Budapest Water Summit for the third time, where 2,300 experts have arrived from 118 countries in total. Those who were invited to the event have predominantly arrived from areas already affected by water loss. The reality of not having enough water, water overload, and that of polluted water is unfolding before our eyes in dramatic fashion. The conference was opened by the President of Hungary. János Áder cautioned those present that in the future we cannot take water for granted, as 4 billion people already live with its scarcity worldwide. Those of us who have gathered here in Budapest would like to prevent the threatening factors that might potentially affect food supply and energy production in a negative way. Moreover, we would like to prevent factors that prohibit the development of cities or disrupt the predictable movement of the economy, as well as negatively influencing global health, all of which relates back to the water crisis at hand. The facts are at once alarming and prompt us to act, János Áder said. The president articulated that in countries where population growth is greatest, 80 to 90% of sewage water returns back to natural environments without being properly purified. The environment cannot handle such high levels of contamination and pollution.
40% of the world's people are affected by water scarcity.
In a video message, Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General of the UN, said that water is a human right and that the UN is determined to guarantee water that is clean for all. According to the Secretary General, we must unite as soon as possible in terms of solving global water issues, mostly because some solutions are already feasible. The committee director responsible for putting the program together said to Public Media M1 that the diplomatic engagement of Hungary, as well as its technological solutions, can help countries that are struggling in terms of water management. We are already past big volume developments where populations can access clean water. The proper treatment of water sewage has also been solved. But in many parts of the world, this continues to be a serious challenge, István Jó said. The Budapest Water Summit continues until Thursday.
And right beside the Budapest Water Summit is a water expo open to the public at the Millenáris Park in the Hungarian capital. The expo displays innovative water management technologies and solutions to help tackle challenges caused by emerging water crises. Spread over 2,000 square meters, 30 exhibitors show what they've developed to tackle water problems.
Drone technology plays a great role in the acquisition of data, as well as in the development of irrigation systems. Visitors could get better acquainted with these facets at the joint stand of the Szent István University and the Ministry of Agriculture. The development of technologies that deal with irrigation systems that use 40 to 50% less water are already really important now. It is also vital that these systems save energy, as energy costs a lot, and we should move in the direction of precision irrigation, Zoltán Futó said. The water industry exhibition that covers 2,000 square meters is where 30 exhibitors present innovations by the Hungarian water industry, which play a significant role in the prevention of a water crisis. Here you can see nationally where we can expect a drought and where we will need to irrigate. The data is sent to Budapest. This is the stand of the General Water Directorate. Here, digital developments are presented, which can predict where a drought or flood is expected to occur. During the past couple of years, they developed several ways in which farmers can be informed of such occurrences on a minute-by-minute basis. Here at this stand, there are 4 topics where digital developments were implemented, many of which are already public. The Too Much Water, Too Little Water, and Enough Water theme group that we set up. And if we just look at floods, we have apps that help locals and farmers prepare, Gabriela Siklós said. It was announced at the Budapest Water Summit that the European seat of the Global Green Growth Institute will be moved from London to Budapest. The State Secretary for Energy and Climate Policy reached this decision with the director of the organization. Péter Kaderják emphasized that the main goal of the office will be climate protection, as well as creating environmentally friendly spheres of farming. The Hungarian government is committed to efforts of climate protection. And besides maintaining the quotas of the Paris Agreement, in light of this, it is our goal to create a green, clean Hungary that promotes agricultural growth, where intensive innovations can expand, concomitantly lowering the emission of greenhouse gases, Péter Kaderják said. The exhibition can be viewed on Wednesday and Thursday with pre-registration in the B building of the Millenáris.
It's a tragedy that the European Union has decided not to open membership proceedings with Albania and North Macedonia, and that this procrastination threatens the region's peace and stability. That's what Hungary's Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister said in Luxembourg. Supposedly, EU ministers would have given their approval on Tuesday to start proceedings with the two candidate countries. However, that was prevented by several Western member states. Hungary's State Secretary for Economic Diplomacy at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade thinks that from a migration point of view, it is important that there be a country before Hungary's border which is capable of stopping another wave of migrants.
I think that the European Union will lose its credibility for good with those denied countries. And it's perverse, absolutely perverse, how some big Western member states staved off the decision, citing credibility and saying that because of the rule of law and other issues, these countries are not ready yet for us to start membership proceedings.
Hungary can offer Turkic countries a bridgehead to the European Union. That's what Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said at the Turkic Council summit in the Azerbaijani capital of Baku. The PM added that that's also why the Council opened its European office in Budapest a month ago.
The Turkic Council has been in existence for 10 years, with Turkey, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan original member states. Now, Uzbekistan has also joined. And last September, Hungary got observer status at the Council. Turkey's president especially thanked Hungary's prime minister at this 7th Turkic Council summit. Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that one of the Council's most important duties is to improve economic ties. At the summit, Orbán also gave a speech. He said that Hungary can secure Turkic countries, a bridgehead to the European Union. That's why we established the European representation of the Turkic Council. And together with your foreign ministers, we opened it in Budapest. It's a permanent representation, but also provides space for economic forums and cultural events, the Hungarian Prime Minister said. Hungary's head of government also said that the volume of trade between Hungary and member states of the Turkic Council had doubled, reaching $4 billion.
An exhibition has just opened on the works of one of Japan's most prolific and natural Japanese photographers, Nobuyushi Araki. It can be viewed at the Maimano House in Budapest. Called Sentimental Journey, it features black and white photos of a visual narrative of the honeymoon with his wife Aoki Yoko in 1970. Araki's often sexual imagery has created both controversy and accolades. And another photo exhibition, this time on world-renowned Hungarian film producer Zoltán Husárik, opened the 50th Szolnok Film Festival. The 6-day event features 92 films chosen out of 3,100 entrants that came from more than 100 countries. 10 of them are feature films, and admission is free. And that's it for now. But we'll be back again the next night, live right after the news in Hungarian at 11 p.m. local time. You can also catch us in repeats and online. Please stay tuned now, if you can, for our new shows in German, Russian, and Chinese. Thanks very much for watching, and minden jót!